What's up guys, Glenn here back on the Function Powersports YouTube. Today we got another familiar face, Hunter with Offset's Garage, and we're back with another from the gallery for you guys today. So this one, we shortened it down a little bit. We got 3 rounds we're gonna run through today. And if you're wondering how you can be featured on the From the Gallery videos here, all you gotta do is head over to our website, functionpowersports.com, and add your machine to our online gallery, and you might just get picked for one of these videos. So what are you waiting for? All right, let's get to it. Round 1 here. We have a wild looking Can-Am Maverick X3 XRS Turbo RR 2021. This beast is running some Metal FX wheels, some 15x8s, and some Sand Sports side-by-side tires, so it's running a paddle tire setup. Thing is equipped with Fox Racing suspension. So let's click through a couple of these pictures here quick. Thing's got a nasty wrap. Looks like some aftermarket bumpers, fancy
wheels.
Metal FX beadlocks. Those are sharp. Hunter, what are your first thoughts here?
I like the color. It's my favorite color.
He likes the color. All right. Well, I guess we'll just jump to round 2 here. The guy's Instagram is Metal Space FX Space Mike. So if you want to check this thing out on the gram, I'm sure he's got a bunch of wild pictures. As the ones we can see in the gallery are pretty slick. In terms of extra details here, it has a HCR long travel suspension setup, PCI radio, Rockford Fosgate sound system, which coming to our website very, very soon.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it says Switch Pros, XXX seats, and Pro Line wraps. So I mean, this thing is complete. I don't know. We gotta see what this thing's up against.
Yeah.
All right. So we got a 2021 Polaris RZR Turbo S Velocity running some 15x7 MSA Rogues and BFG Mud Terrain Cam 3s and a 32x10. So a little bit bigger wheel and tire setup, I believe. What did we say our tire size last time on the paddles? The paddles were 32x11 fronts and 32x13. So them paddles are some fat tires. Over here we got 32x10s, which is still a super wide tire, but more trail off-road riding orientated, I'd say. Just a quick glimpse at this machine. It looks like aftermarket grille, glass windshield, possibly an aftermarket roll cage. We'll have to check the details, but thing is blacked out. I mean, this thing is murdered out completely. So pretty slick. This dude is Millen Mitchell on the gram. And for extra details, he does have quite a bit listed here. Dual rate springs from STR running in St. George, Utah. Aftermarket Assassin Stage 3 kit, rugged radios, SSS off-road skid plate, Desert Warrior accessories windshield, and UTV Pros cage.
Oh, so we did have one.
Yeah, so I mean, this thing's decked out. Dude, I don't know. We gotta pick one of these two? Melissa, you wanna give us a 3, 2, 1?
Yep. 3, 2, 1.
Can-Am Maverick. All right, why are you taking the Maverick?
Just because I've always, whenever I think of like, I guess, UTVs or ATVs, I'm always thinking of like dune riding, and that's literally set up perfectly for that. So
and that's the one thing.
Myself just ripping through the dunes in that.
That's the one thing I've never really got into, and I've always wanted to, is going out to the dunes and just ripping some turbo UTVs. So I mean, I think that's the big reason why I'd go that route. And also to note, the RZR is a 4-seater, so like that'd be like a fun off-road, I don't know, bombing down some like gravel roads and trails with it. But
I mean, don't get me wrong, I would still take that. I mean, in our location, that's probably your more practical.
It's more common here in Wisconsin to see that, whereas the paddle tire setup on that Maverick without Metal FX, I mean, can you just imagine going up a hill climb with that, just redlining just at 9,000 RPMs because it's a Can-Am? Yeah. All right, well, Can-Am is taking the win for round 1. All right, on to round 2. We have a 2018 Can-Am Renegade 1000 XMR. This thing is running OEM Can-Am beadlocks in a 14x7 and paired up with some EFX Moto Havoc 31x8, so some pretty solid tires there. Looking at the pictures here, it's got a massive radiator relocate, which obviously for the mud, you know, it's set up for that, for its purpose. Dual exhaust coming out of the back, some fancy Oracle rear tail lights. What else we got on this beast? Thing is sharp.
Those factory colors or not?
Yeah, it does look like it's got the Can-Am factory colors, and he powder coated the beadlock ring at some point on those OEM wheels. Okay. We'll have to talk this guy into some aftermarket wheels one of these days, but that machine it's well put together, and picture of him in the mud there, that's pretty dope. So extra details, holy cow.
Jesus.
What's this guy's Instagram? Tweety Bird ATV on the gram.
I love it.
He's gonna follow you today, like right now. Pull Pull out your phone. Do it right now. What are you waiting for?
Bet.
All right.
Hold. His name's Adam.
His name's Adam. Adam, your Renegade is sick. And we want to rip it through the mud.
He does have quite a few sponsors now that I'm looking at it, so. But
click that follow button. He didn't follow you. We need to plug Hunter's gram so he can come. All right, he followed. It's proof. All right, on to the details. So this bike has RJWC Neutrino, if that's how you say it, lights, front and rear. So RJWC does make some custom lighting there. It's got the RJWC fuel tuner, dual tip exhaust, and then OMD yellow mini shifter, already said OMD. Then it's got a yellow gas cap, yellow 2-inch bar riser, yellow fair lead, steering stem, front bumper custom made from RCX Off-Road, and all-around Demon axles. So
it looks like he went more per like performance compared to like looks.
Yeah.
Like he kept it looking the same, but it's got better performance than if you were just go.
Exactly. Like he got it set up to that ultimate Can-Am Renegade XMR without going too crazy with body mods, but I mean, it's got custom bumper on the front, so that's pretty dope too. All right, what is up against this one? Here we got a 2015 Honda. They have all their random lettering. We're just gonna call it a 4Trax Foreman 500. Ignore all the random Honda lingo there. This thing is a unit. Custom cut wheels, 18x3s, and High Lifter Outlaw 3s in a 33x9. So some massive, massive wheels and tires. Looking at the pictures here,
that bumper on the front.
Everything on this machine is custom, and I guess this machine actually was up here this summer. Chaos Off-Road, Coy, the owner of that shop, came all the way up here from Alabama while he was on a trip, and he swung by the shop, and we actually did a spotlight video on this giveaway machine. It was a giveaway machine too.
This one was?
Yeah, you could have entered to win that. Kind of like this custom offset show truck right behind us. You entered to win that thing.
Yeah.
Beast mode. Who wouldn't want that? Back to Chaos Off-Road's badass Honda. This thing is sick. So Chaos Off-Road on the Instagram, you can find him. Details here. So this machine overall is super custom. I know down at Chaos Off-Road he does a lot of custom fab. So from the bumper, the radiator relocate, to the custom rear rack, and then even just the suspension and wheels. He really made this whole thing. So very unique custom build.
Look at the spokes on that too. Look how thin they are.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
wild.
it's a unit. All right, Melissa, we needed a 3, 2, 1 here.
3.
I don't know what I'm taking.
I do.
3, 2, 1.
Honda.
I'm gonna have to take the Honda. Although I'm a die-hard Can-Am ATV guy, I gotta take this Honda just because the amount of uniqueness and customized build aspect here, both of them are badass mud machines, right? That Renegade will be absolutely wild in the mud. But this one's just all out. He went all out on it.
Just because, like you said, it's custom, but like just looking at it, like it looks good. Like if you go back to the Can-Am, like yeah, it's cool and everything, but like for me, that radiator is way too big.
It is a massive relocate kit.
And like if you look at the Honda, like he's still got the relocation right there, but like it's
a little bit slicker design.
Smaller. He's got a light bar mounted on it too. I don't know if you saw that.
Yep.
The front bumper, literally, it looks like a truck bumper. It looks like this thing right here.
And coming from Hunter, like he runs our offsets garage showroom for custom offsets here, and it's taking from your like truck background. I can totally see that there. It's such a cleaner front end look is what we're getting at basically, which now for mud builds, you know, is clean look really the thing?
Not really.
It's all gonna come down to the owner and how they want it to perform really, because, you know, maybe you would throw some crazy big snorkels on both of them too. I don't know. Depends how deep you wanna go.
So.
Hell yeah. All right, so Honda's taking the W there.
Oh.
On to the last round, we got a 2016 Polaris RZR XP Turbo EPS, running some 14x7 MSA wheels on the front and some EFX Motoclaw 30x10s. This thing looks like it's got aftermarket bumpers, rock sliders, roll cage, half windshield light bars, racing seats, PRP racing seats and harnesses. Lots of light bars actually. This thing's a unit. It almost looks like like it's set up for a track, like a race track machine, but also something you're just gonna rip the trails.
I just like the roll cage on it. I like how, I don't know if that's how they come. Are they normally
That's definitely
square?
aftermarket.
I was gonna say,
that is a custom
that's
cage.
very square.
It's super boxy.
It is.
It's kind of cool though.
Yeah.
So this guy, you can find him on Instagram as Zach Dwyer. For details, custom cage, bed delete, custom bumpers, STM clutches, Rhino axles, half windshield, tree kickers, or we call them rock sliders. It's got the harnesses, PRP race seats, bigger intakes, chase light bars, blowhole, aftermarket, steering wheel. So I mean, this thing is set up as a complete unit to just go rip the trails.
It's also 72 inches wide too.
Which isn't too bad. I mean, considering what's done to it, it's not. Oh man, we're comparing this. Okay. So what's up against the competition? Here's a 2016 Polaris Sportsman 850 SP, running some Tusk teen beadlocks and a 14x8, and some Sedona Rockabilly 28x10s. Rockabilly, that's gotta be the most interesting tire model name we've ever seen. Rockabilly. This thing is a wide unit. Those wheels and tires look pretty slick on there.
They do, yeah.
It's like aftermarket rear bumper, some different front A-arms. It looks like Super ATV. I mean, this Sportsman's kind of unique. It's, you know, a Sportsman, when you think of them, you just think of that stock Polaris Sportsman. Either, you know, it's a guy going out hunting, maybe plowing his driveway. Thing kind of looks like a race quad a little bit.
It does. Yeah.
It's kind of like what I've done with the Outlander, you know, make it a little more of a race machine.
Yeah.
So you can find this machine on Team Throttle Therapy on IG. So dude likes to brap, that's for sure. Team Throttle, brap, you know?
Oh yeah, you can tell.
So details here. Super ATV front A-arms and high lifter raked rear A-arms. Rocks scrambler bar kit, so I'm assuming a lifted steering kit there. High lifter rear bumper, Speedworks exhaust, and 2020 high lifter front upper A-arm, and a Seiko Racing braces. So I mean, the thing is decked out a bit there.
Yeah.
Now comparing a Sportsman to a RZR, Melissa threw us for a ringer here. That's this is not a very, very fair game for one of the parties there. But all right, let's do this. 3, 2, 1.
Sorry. I tried.
I think I know what I'm going with.
Do we even need the 3, 2, 1?
It's the Razor.
It's what he said.
It's just, I don't know. It's more my style.
That RZR is decked out though.
It is.
It is a complete.
The Sportsman's pretty sweet too. Like that would be the perfect setup for me, just to take like, you know.
Like you'd have a blast trail riding with it.
Yeah, it's just I'm more of a fan of that last second to last word right
Turbo.
there. The turbo. So.
Huge turbo guy.
Yeah. So.
Turbos on his truck. Turbos on his UTV. He turbos everything. He's probably even got a turbo moped.
Damn right I do.
All right, so yeah, this RZR, it's just a badass, complete like trail build, but also like a race machine. That would be an absolute blast. And it kind of tying back to the paddle tire Maverick, this thing on paddles would be wicked. That would be that'd be sick.
And I don't, because that other one with the dune or like the paddle tires on it, it had a staggered setup, so the front was, or the rear was wider than the front ones.
Yep.
Whereas this one, it's
got blocks set up currently,
setup, so I mean,
which is good for the trail and off-road. But yeah, imagine this thing with some 13 wide paddles on the rear.
The thing would rip.
So I mean, that's what we got for you guys today. We brought this down to 3 rounds because Hunter and I, we could talk all day long, and you know, time's a ticking.
Not even wearing a watch.
All right, that's what we got for you guys today on this From the Gallery with Function Powersports. If you want to see your machine on here, make sure to add it to the gallery. And we hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like below. Comment your picks between these 3 rounds. Then maybe throw out, you know, your favorite machine out of the whole batch on like what you would want out of this grouping here. And that's really all we got, I guess. Make sure to click that subscribe button.
You get back to work, I'm gonna go blow my nose.
He's gonna go back to selling truck wheels and truck parts. CustomOffsets.com and FunctionPowersports.com for all of your ATV, UTV stuff. So that's all we got. That's all we got.
Peace.
Peace.